Last time on Tales of Berseria. Is it gonna... Oh my god. Apparently this series has, been an introduction to a lot of people who haven't been into Tales games before. And I'm glad I'm turning people onto it, because it's not the most well-known series in the world, admittedly. But, it has enough recognition to be one of the, I guess, most highly funded JRPGs to consistently come out with new titles. I just love how it's not afraid to be a little silly sometimes.
I hear there's one really passionate Lady Teresa fan in Helives, but I'm not going to lose to a poser like him. Lady Teresa's true allure isn't in those frozen eyes. You can't say you understand her if that's all you see, but I do. Only I understand her true appeal. Do you want to know what it is?
Well, I don't think I really care.
Do you? Huh? Of course you do.
Okay, sure.
Well, if you insist, I'll tell you. Teresa's true allure is in that tinge of sadness hidden within her lovely face. Even when she's smiling, there's a touch of melancholy that never leaves her. It's like her heart is somewhere else, somewhere distant.
So where is it?
With her love, her true love, the true love she's yet to meet. How tragic! She suffers, lamenting the love she cannot find, yet doesn't realize that the very man she seeks is so near. That's why I watched over her so dearly. And then it happened. It was a day I'll never forget.
What happened?
She was off duty, frolicking in the waves by Maclear Beach. That alabaster skin, how pure she looked in her swimsuit.
This guy is really, really creepy. Yeah, seriously creepy.
Hey, what's with that cold look?
I feel bad for Teresa. She had to protect creeps like this guy, too.
What cold, cold eyes you have.
Velvet, Eleanor, quickly, avert your gaze! If you keep looking at him with disgust and disdain, you'll only stimulate this perverted freak!
Come on, everyone. Let's go.
No, come back! Please! Scorn me! Despise me!
Alright then, I've had enough of that character for an eternity. So, yeah, we can also go to Terror Island from here after we're done with, Moglu's Menagerie, but I'm trying to recall as to where it's at. Oh, hey, there's two conversations in here.
Haria village getting wiped out by Daemonblight. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, if they had abandoned their faith in Aminoch and moved to Yseult, they might have been saved.
I'm glad they didn't come here. They deserved it. It's their punishment for heresy.
How could you? No one deserves that fate.
But didn't that priestess and her daughter turn first? That's what caused it to spread. But look at us here in Yseult. Not a single case of Daemonblight. That's the only possible explanation. They were crazy to resist the Abbey.
Shame on you. Don't speak ill of the dead. No one wants to become a demon. I had a friend in Haria. She was a good person. Whether she believed in Aminoch or Innominat, she was a person just like us. Our islands were her home.
Perhaps I have no right to say anything here, but please, don't ever lose that kind heart of yours. That's the best way you can honor the memory of Haria's people.
I won't. I'll go there soon with an offering of flowers.
Okay then. Oh, hey, it's you.
Come, sinner, and repent.
Wait,
your
there's no one
wicked
left.
deeds.
Why are you whispering?
Because everyone else in your group has been nothing but trouble. Not a single one of them will truly repent. What kind of place do they think this holy sanctuary is?
I don't know what to tell you. You'll have to take it up with them.
I can't. You know what they're like, right? If I complain about it to them, they'll just beat the stuffing out of me.
I wish I could tell you that deep down they're all good people, but...
That's why you need to confess something.
What? Why me?
please, I just want to hear a legitimate confession for once. If you don't hurry up, I'll put a curse on you.
When your job is so bad that you just want to hear someone confess something, and now you're threatening to curse someone.
Oh, all right. I'm so sorry for all the trouble that my companions have caused you, Father. Forgive me.
No, that's not going to work. I guess I'm not quite in the mood to forgive that yet.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should repent for being such a petty, mean old priest.
Bienfu's critical hit. What do you expect me to do? Priests are people too, you know.
The Abbey is telling everyone to stay away from the Palamides ruins because a vicious demon has settled in them. It's a real nasty piece of work. Likes to call its buddies over just to devour them. And it's only getting more aggressive over time. Not even the Exorcists have been able to keep it under control. If you know what's good for you, you'll all stay away from there too.
A demon that devours other demons and gets more brutal. That sounds like venomization.
If it's bringing in other demons just to eat them, then yeah. I'd bet it's acting on instinct.
Trying to live and be strong, even if that means eating its fellow demons. Why, that's positively alluring.
And how is that exactly?
You know how when it's late at night and you just know you shouldn't have that snack, but there it is and it's so tempting?
If it's been at this for a while, I bet it'll make for a pretty tough opponent.
Yeah, and if Velvet devoured it, she might become a lot stronger.
It sounds dangerous to me.
To feed or not to feed? That is the question.
Let's choose feed. I'm always happy with that option. As long as it provides us another Acerite.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Bodhi Blastia bracelet. So I've been getting a lot of treasures actually. Rongetsu Hell mode training.
Scout ship settings.
I've been getting a lot of these treasures, but I'm gonna make sure I read them before we fight Artorias. Okay? Because I think we have quite a few.
We were hoping to put on a comedy routine. Any way you can fit us in?
I can, but folks in Yseult are picky when it comes to comedy. You'd better know what you're doing.
I love a good challenge.
Wow, Rokuro. You actually feel like helping out?
Believe it or not, I've always been interested in theater. I thought it would be good for building courage.
I think you have enough courage already, but for now I think we should set your sights low. I'll do most of the talking, you just respond to me and follow along.
Okay, but if you start giving me some jabs, am I permitted to counterattack?
As long as it's not with your sword. That's not exactly
What was that
reassuring.
laugh?
Let's get going, Magilu. We've got a show to do.
Oh boy, I'm not sure about this one.
How can this go? Because Rokuro seems like he could get the thing right.
Hi there! We're Magilu and Rokuro, a wild, rough and tumble pair! Ha ha ha! Magicazam! The weather's so nice in Yseult, isn't it? Especially the sea breeze. Speaking of which...
Sea breezes are bad for swords. If you don't keep them polished, the salt will rust them.
I suppose that's good advice for any sword enthusiasts out there. But anyway, doesn't the air make you want to eat seafood? Ah, sashimi, fresh-boiled fish on the shore, seafood bowls. So many kinds look so delicious, but...
And fillets, too. You can't forget those. Takes true mastery to be able to use a blade so finely. Every creature, not just fish, has delicious spots that make for perfect cuts if you know where to find them.
That's kinda gross, but okay. Some seafood that tastes good looks downright weird, you know? You've got octopuses, you've got swordfish, you've got...
Swordfish! Now, if there's one fish out there I'd love to duel at least once, it's that one for sure.
You know there's not much I can do with these sudden wild tangents, right?
No. You see, I was just making a gag about how I'm a swordsman, so a swordfish would be like my rival, you get it?
Oh, just shut up.
Oh, okay.
So you've got octopuses, swordfish, you've got those freaky deep-sea anglerfish. Some say the more bizarre-looking the fish, the better its taste. Maybe it's true. I love pufferfish, and they're really weird, round-shaped.
Speaking of round guys, I once met this round-looking guy named Armadillon. I'd never seen anyone so round before or even since.
I can't take it anymore! You're a nightmare to work with!
Did they actually really enjoy that one?
That turned out pretty funny.
Yeah, well, I feel like our material could have been better. What's your take on it?
I'll just say one thing. If nothing else, your partner was a convincing fool. I don't think he had to act much.
You think so?
No, you're just a free spirit nobody can hope to control. Your attention, please! I've tabulated the results and I've come to the conclusion that you're all hopelessly unfunny!
I'm sorry. I don't really care how it went. But when you put it that way, I get a little pissed off.
Anyway, that's why I'll be teaming up with Bienfu to take on Modulou.
Works for me! I'm ready when you are, Miss Modulou! Which bit are you gonna do? Your specialty, Cat Emperor? Or the surefire automaton assault?
Neither. We need brute force to win, so I'm going with Elysian Thunder.
Which means that when things are at their peak, we're gonna hit the audience with lots of thunder, right?
Right. Thunder in the form of relentless ad-libbing.
That's all she knows, though. She doesn't actually have a routine. She needs to actually practice it with someone for more than 5 seconds, and hey, maybe she could do it.
As much as we can possibly handle.
Okay! I'll scout out some local material we can use for our opening warm-up, too!
Great! You do that!
You two are really in sync.
Couldn't you two just have teamed up from the start?
That's what I was
It's
gonna
almost
say.
like the whole thing was an elaborate joke just so she could have this punchline.
Well, now with that settled, let's make our way to Logres and meet up with Modulou.
We're doing that right now. There's nothing that's gonna get in our way. Except for the fact that I kinda wanna go to Terror Island. By the way, fun fact about that fight with Jude, he didn't even knock any of us down. I still have all 14 life bottles. So I guess we'll go to Terror Island first, since it's already here.
So I rescued this poacher who'd run away from one of those Class 4 islands, right? She mentioned something about being hired by some chef to go hunt a rare wolf on the island. But she didn't see a single blasted critter on that island, let alone any rare wolf. Place was empty.
Then why did she run away?
Even though she never saw nothing, she kept hearing some beast howling round the island. Freaked her right out, I tell ya. When she got back to her boat, her food had been pilfered, and her ship was scratched up to hell. She got out of there as...
Oh, I bet that was Mila, wasn't it? She's some hungry wolf or something now.
as quick as she could, but her ship sunk soon as she hit open water.
Sounds like whatever's there is as smart and manipulative as it is vicious.
Sounds like. Later I heard some talk about how several Exorcists had gotten killed on that island. If you plan on going, you'd best be very cautious.
Do you know how many dangerous islands we have now? Oh, that's just the administrative zone. It's not Mila.
I heard you guys found Terror Island. Is that true?
Yes, First Mate. It was moving around, just like the legends say. We left a team on the island to track its movements.
Then they'll lead us right to it. Excellent. We'll take the Von Eltia there.
Aren't you rushing things a bit? We don't even know what's on the island. It's too dangerous.
I'm aware of the dangers, but I can't abandon my crew on that island. You can grumble all you want, but I'm going.
Ugh, yeah. I figured there wouldn't be much use in trying to persuade you.
What? He wants to talk again? That's kind of weird. Oh, that's to set sail. You know what? A quick save, and then we'll head off to Terror Island, because what could be the worst thing on Terror Island, right? Right? Oh boy, here we go.
What the hell?
What?
Hooey! Now this is mighty rare. Looks like we got ourselves even more guests!
This is Terror
Welcome
Island?
y'all to Normin Island. Y'all must be right tuckered out from all that traveling. Why don't you take a load off, sit for a spell, and have a snack?
Wait, did you say Normin Island?
You heard right. This island is homeland for all us Normin.
It's good to be back. I haven't been here for at least 1,500 years.
Aw! It's you, Grimoire! How you been? It's good to see you.
And you.
If you guys knew what this place was all along, why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, Eisen just sounded so cool talking about venturing into the unknown and all that, so I didn't want to burst his bubble.
Sometimes it's good to let someone dream, no matter how far-fetched said dream might actually be.
This island is way too good to be true, First Mate.
Ah, everything's so nice and laid back here. I could just relax like this for 1,000 years.
So, when people say this place absorbs power from all existence, this is what they meant?
Well, they're not wrong, I guess.
Look at the color of the ocean and the sky here. It's like almost Wind Waker-y and cartoony to a weird extent that the rest of the world doesn't look like that at all.
So, what should we do? Do you really think it's okay to mark this island on the map?
Let's not. I got a feeling this might be one of those places that's best kept a secret.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Can we go explore it, though?
Well, so much for Terror Island, I guess.
Well, does she make little... That boingy noise. Is that chocolate on the ground? Okay, this place is heaven. Is that whipped cream? I'm not sure if this place is a nightmare or a dream. Once you try the rice cakes and sweet bean paste from this island, you won't go back to other desserts. The difference is how healthy they are. Really. We love a good game of hide and seek, but everyone knows all the good hiding spots on this island. I wish we could play somewhere bigger. Talk to me.
I ran into Zavid a little bit ago. He had a kid Malak along with him. He said he saved the kid from a demon.
Zavid has a soft spot for children.
That's what I heard. It was freezing cold that night, but he gave his coat to the kid to wear.
Did they just call in like a bunch of Disgaea voice actors to voice all the Normin characters?
You should have seen it. He was naked from the waist up. But as cold a night as it was, Zavid had this big smile plastered on his face. He laughed and said, "I don't mind the cold. Besides, what's a little cold wind to Zavid the whirlwind?"
That sounds about right. Oh my goodness. This is the best game ever. We can fish here? Okay, we're gonna fish later, because fishing sucks. What the hell is this? What is this nightmare? Bienfu, what are you doing up here? Oh, you're talking to Grimoire. Whew, it sure feels good to be home again, eh, Grimoire? Quite, but there's one problem. If I stay too long, I know I'm going to put on weight. Why does the whipped cream move? Why does it move? Care to see if you can really handle a geoboard? No, I don't want to race anything. I'm done with geoboard racing. I don't care what you make it look like. That is not friendly. The statue... oh, sorry. The statue is a thing of beauty, isn't it? It's made by Normin Genesis, the first of us to go out into the world. He was a legend who helped both Siegfried, the first oracle, and the great Malak Brunhild. Okay. This island's kind of small, guys. Do you even have, like, housing? Is there a place where you live? And we're on top of a giant cake now. Oh, what is this? Come one, come all. Let's have some fun. Play Is It Normin here? Is it no? Oh my god, the puns. This is a memory matching game. Oh good, my worst attribute. Where you try to match posing pairs from a total of 25 Normin. To play, select 2 Normin, and if their poses match, the pair will be removed from the field. Hidden among the Normin with sunglasses and horns is Normin Shuffle. Shuffle has no match. When selected, he will be removed from play, and the remaining Normin will be rearranged. The faster you match all pairs, the more TL coins you will earn, and additional bonus will be rewarded if Shuffle remains in play at the end of the round. Sure. Oh my god, the hell is this? Okay, she's kind of shy. You're not... No. Damn. You look happy. You look afraid. Damn it. Wait, isn't that the same one as... Yeah, I gotcha. Wait, that's not the same. Oh, slightly different. Oh, right next to you. Gotcha. Match. Oh, you can actually click through it and make it go faster. You're walking. Who else was walking? I already forgot. No, you're taking him back. You're just standing there doing nothing. You're not. Oh my goodness, this game is a nightmare. You're walking, and you're walking. Brothers for life. That's fine if you shuffle. I didn't have anything memorized anyways. You're taken aback. You're joyful. You're running. You're running. Lucky match. You're kind of twirling. You're nothing. You're a failure. Gotcha. You're walking your walk. And done. Cleared it. I am not going to play again. You got a sharp eye and a cool head. Way to go. Normin Phoenix suit for Lafayette. Hey, we'll have to do this again. No way in hell. Look at this place. It's gumdrops and happiness, and we're never gonna leave. Let's go take a look at that suit for a little Lafayette. Alright, Lafayette, time to put you in torture. Just another Normin suit. I don't know, I feel like there's way too many Normin suits in the game. They're just kind of dull. And I'm not saying, like, there's not enough, but I'd rather, like, it go towards something else than having 50 different colors of Normin suits, you know? Oh, wait a minute.
I'm getting a bit tired of just lazing about on this island. It's boring here.
How long have you been lazing about?
About 1,000 years, I think.
That is a long time to not do anything.
Then again, it'd be terrible to have a mean old tyrant of a master, like what happened to Bienfu. Oh, can I just make a pact with a nice girl who will pamper me all day? If she was real pretty, I wouldn't even care if she liked making terrible puns.
I think you're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Oh, there's a path inside there. Oh, now I have to go all the way back. Damn Normin Island. Let's see how fast I can burn to the ground. Listen to the boingy noises. Like, it doesn't get old. Oh, it's been so long since I felt the domain of the elemental Empyreans. And human resonance is slowly returning to normal, too. The blessing of the Four should keep malevolence and Daemonblight under control. But as the old saying goes, danger past, Empyreans forgotten. How long will it take until prayers are neglected and blessings fade once more? Didn't realize we had returned here.
I don't see any Exorcists, at least.
They must have pulled a runner once they were finished here.
If our challenger knew that when selecting this location, I suspect we're in for a serious fight.
We need to stay careful.
I hate the soundtrack in here. I hate it so much. It's so lazy. It's just that dun 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 dun. Like, I don't know. It just makes going through here kind of boring. It could have interesting music. That's what I'm noticing. Like, the character themes for the characters, they're all right. They're just fine. Some of them are actually really good, like Velvet's second one, or Zavid's, or Mogalu's, which is extremely fun and jubilant. But the area themes are just so bland, I feel, matching the areas. I just haven't felt as captivated by this game's locations as I have every other game. It's probably due to the lack of, like, mixture in technology and magic stuff since I left Exilia, and the mystique of the first time of jumping into Abyss and Snake.
There doesn't
Snake,
seem to
are
be
you in
anybody
there?
here. Wait, what's up with that box?
There's no one in this box.
The time
No
has
gear.
come for judgment and retribution.
What the?
Lancelot, please don't be Lancelot again.
Did a Nordal just come out of that box?
Who are you?
Very well. You ought to know the name of he who consigns you to the flames of hell. I am...
You're that Normin, right? Phoenix or whatever? Ha! No wonder those letters were so full of empty threats and blustery nonsense.
Bien! This is bad. The self-styled strongest Norman of all Norman is the mastermind behind all of this!
Self-styled? I am the man among men, the strongest Norman of all Norman. I am Phoenix.
Yeah, we've covered that already.
So you're the one who wrote all those letters. What's your bone with me?
I merely seek to right wrongs.
What?
I recently came into possession of a letter from a sister pouring her heart out to her brother. I traced the letter back to its sender, and one day paid her a surreptitious visit. There, I found a sweet, innocent girl. Surrounding her were presents from her brother, and mountains of letters she couldn't bring herself to send.
Letters she couldn't send?
Heartfelt letters for her older brother. When I read them, my manly tears fell over the same salty stains left by hers.
What the hell is wrong with you? Who reads someone else's letter and then decides to break into their room?
I acknowledge that I am partly in the wrong. But for all that is righteous, I cannot condone you. I do this for your sister, clasping her hands in well-worn gloves as she sends prayers for her brother's safety across the wide blue sea.
Enough of this nonsense. What is it that you want?
That is a question you should be asking of yourself.
What do you mean?
Just what is it that you're communicating with the superficial scrawlings and shoddy baubles you send her?
He's trying to atone.
Don't be absurd. Which is the real you? The considerate brother who worries for his sister? Or the man who consorts with low-life scum and pirates? Why can you not at least be honest with her, pirate? She is your sister. Why can you not tell her of the life you've chosen to lead? Do you think her too weak-willed to forgive your decision? Is that what your beloved sister is to you?
I don't have to take this from you!
Fine then. Show me your power.
I have a
asked
bad
for
feeling.
It. Then it's settled. If I win, you will go visit your sister immediately. But if I lose, I will obey your every command.
I have a really bad feeling.
You're a funny
Why
one,
is Phoenix level 120? Phoenix. Phoenix?
Laugh all you wish, for the last laugh will be mine!
Oh, good
I think
God.
I'll have you crying instead.
He squeaked to Earth. Okay, let's set up some Earth. We can do this.
Disgraceful.
He keeps running away. He's super annoying to fight.
I can't get up.
You are a demon. Leave me be. Oh, there's no way out of this, is there? The most horrifying enemy yet. Probably even topping Artorias' stats. Yeah, okay, we're done. Just do it. Do it. What?
I am the immortal Phoenix. I will not lose to weaklings like you.
I don't think I'll ever beat you, man. And like, there was one boss you guys were telling me that I was gonna have to put on simple, just because of the pure level, of the boss itself. Okay, well, Phoenix obviously is not a target we're going to worry about right now. Let's just finish Moglu's Menagerie in motion. What was that? What even was that?
Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Oh, I've been wanting to play this so bad. For those of you who don't know in the future, I was just very sick, and I couldn't play anything. And this is immediately after Christmas, so... Or it should come out on Christmas. I'm unsure. I'm very unsure. Depends on how much time I have. And if I do sound a little funny, that's because I still am getting over a really bad cold, so I do apologize for that. Anyways, back to side quest hell. I think this might actually be in the middle of an episode now that I think about it, but whatever. Alright, so we have Moglu's Menagerie, we have Laphicet and the Ancient Remedy, we have, oh god no, we're not fighting Phoenix again, and we have Heavy Eater, which is defeat the cannibal demon, which I think is Mila. Or Mila, I think. A lot of conversations to go through here. I can't tell you how, like, invigorating it is to come back to doing this after taking a long
I
break.
could make things work out if I just got to the capital, but finding a job here isn't easy.
We worked so hard and
Hold on, is that Shuichi's goddamn voice actor? I hear Shuichi in that guy's voice. Is it just my imagination? Just listen.
so well in that town. Why did this have to happen to us?
We should tell the Abbey what happened.
That's fucking Shuichi! I'm sorry for my language, but that's amazing, the fact that I recognize this random NPC as Shuichi. And for those of you who don't know who that is, it's a Danganronpa 3 character. But holy hell.
They'll help us and kill all those evil demons.
We know that place better than anyone. We can help the Abbey recapture it. I'll never forgive those demons. Or the Lord of Calamity.
I'm sorry.
That was amazing. Even though it was like 2 lines from random NPC. I'm gonna look that up and see if it's a thing. Oh my god, that, like, the moment I heard his voice, I still don't know. It's unclear because it's a side character and I couldn't find it. But apparently, Shuichi's voice actor is also Shinji and Sigurd from Fire Emblem Heroes. But that's amazing. If you guys hear that too, tell me in the comment section if you guys think that was Shuichi. Because I'm bad at recognizing voices sometimes, but the moment I heard that, I was like, holy shit.
Showtime, Modulu! Come out and face me, preferably unprepared.
Modulu isn't doing any shows right now.
Why not? Did she get scared when she heard that Bienfu and I were teaming up?
No. Modulu and her teacher had a big fight. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's run away from home.
Do you know what happened?
She just kept going on about how she wanted a break from practicing.
So, she's young. She probably just wants to go out and have some fun.
Preposterous! If she takes even 1 day off, it takes 3 to get her back in form.
Even so, shouldn't you at least hear her out?
All I've done is hear her out. She mentioned something about wanting to go to the Zamal Grotto, but I wouldn't have any...
Did you say Zamal Grotto? That place is a nest of vicious demons.
What?
Vicious demons, you say? If Modulu really went there, then victory could end up being mine by
Modulu,
default.
no.
This isn't a joking matter. We have to go look for Modulu.
My precious Lulu.
Magalu, winning out of attrition does not count in this instance. Like,
Like, something about my act is so bad I have to wait until the popular people die is kind of sad.
Hey, it's you guys. Remember me? We met during that whole thing with the Swordbreaker. You convinced me to stop being a bandit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's that guy.
Yes, I remember you. You made it to Logress.
Yeah, I finally saved enough to open up my bandit cuisine restaurant. I'm just looking for the right location now.
You didn't steal that money, did you?
Hey, I said I stopped being a bandit, didn't I? I took on honest work to save up for this. Repairing roads, delivering relief supplies, lots of hard labor.
You really did turn over a new leaf. I think what you've done is incredible.
Really? All right. It was all worth it just to see that smile.
Now that you've become a good man, I'm sure that even more wonderful things will come your way.
Have you decided on your menu?
Almost. I've got the eggless wild mushroom omelet and the highwayman's stew, but I feel like I need one more standout dish.
Wait, how is that even an omelet then?
There's a tavern in this town that has mabo curry that's just out of this world. I want to try to beat them. Do you have any good ideas for me? Maybe something that'll help me draw in the ladies?
Maybe add a dessert menu? That might help. I know.
Just have Gazox dancing on every single table naked. Easy.
Like a theft by chocolate cake. Or a roasted pear creme brulee tart.
Well, that's certainly aggressive.
Yeah, those sound great. Now my menu's complete. Hey, when I'm a big success, you want to get hitched?
You shouldn't tease an exorcist.
I'm not teasing. I'm serious. Marry me.
Well, good luck with your restaurant.
Ooh, rejection hurts.
Miss Holier Than Thou delivered some just desserts.
Sweet rejection. It'd make a good cake name.
The taste of defeat is bittersweet.
Okay, I was talking about Eleanor being kind of like how many people it sucks for. They're just like, Eleanor, hey, you want to go out or something? But that guy was just way too strong. You don't talk to someone and be like, marry me on your second meeting.
The Lord of Calamity has brought fear to the entire kingdom. Grim whisperings echo through the streets in every town.
It's gloom and grief all around. So many people at church have lost someone close to them.
But it is in the saddest times when smiles are most needed. Dark expressions cast dark shadows.
Smile in the face of sadness.
Now that's a real man. That old guy knows what's what.
I'm not saying you need to make light of everything, but try to leave a little room for joy in your life.
Like when you eat good food, or see a beautiful flower.
Or even this fountain. Water wells forth, a symbol of hope. Even though life may be hard, I keep at it. I work hard so that this fountain never runs dry.
And I'll help you maintain it, so that it stays a place where people can come to feel at ease.
Okay then, well, people seem to be doing better now.
Now that there are less exorcists around, we can rely on the Abbey to do everything for us.
We need to start by doing what we can do to make this world a brighter place.
So where are you going to start?
With everything as harsh as it is now, people feel like they need to sacrifice excess and live frugally. I agree that we should act in moderation and refrain from excessive luxury. But we need joy to keep us going, right?
Why does that kid in the back wearing an outfit I have never seen before in the whole game and like a giant cravat? It's weird. I feel like it's just a weirdly unique NPC.
That's why we've decided to open up a restaurant. We want to make people happy by making good food and good drink.
What sort of food will you make?
That's what I'm researching now. I'm walking the world, trying different foods.
I heard they have this amazing mabo curry. But to be honest, the place looks a little intimidating.
Just treat it like it's any other restaurant. I've been in there, and the mabo curry is great.
Really? So it's a mabo curry even the kids can like? I gotta try me some of this.
I wish you wouldn't call me a kid.
My bad. I didn't mean to step on your pride there. I was too preoccupied with thinking about our restaurant's mission statement, and I neglected to consider your feelings. I'm terribly sorry.
It's not that big of a deal. But what do you mean by mission statement anyway?
We're a restaurant that's fun for the whole family. Our slogan is, we'll feed you from the cradle to the grave.
It's supposed to be a place people eat. You might not want to mention graves.
I think a person would need a lot of courage to go eat there.
Whoa. Why didn't I think about that?
You seem to miss a lot. Are you sure you're up for running a restaurant?
Yeah, why is everyone in Talesland so bad at branding? Like, is designer or marketer just not a job here or anything like that?
We'll be fine. I studied up on a lot of restaurant management, and I plan on hiring a really good chef. All that's left is to select a menu and come up with a new slogan.
Instead of cradle to grave, how about from this life to the next life?
Your food's killing them either way.
Rats. I can't think of anything.
How about fine dining, from baby teeth to dentures? Not bad, eh?
That's fantastic. It gets rid of that whole dying thing. I love it. We'll use it.
They've got a long road ahead of them.
So I haven't done anything in the break particularly. I think that's the worst part about Berseria is unlike other games, I walk somewhere and I mess something up. And by like what I mean by that is if I go somewhere during just the free time I get, I'm scared that like a skit's gonna pop up and disappear and it's gonna be like, Zito, why'd you miss that? Why didn't you do the thing? Blah, 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 blah. So I just try to avoid it as much as possible, basically.
Welcome.
You came back.
I did. This place is important to me.
Are you sure it's okay to be in a town like this?
Don't worry about us. Besides, I'm more worried about the bar. I'm only away for a little while, and look at this place. The casks are empty, and all the food tastes like dirt. Just a little bit ago, we finally got a delivery in. It was barely enough to open up shop.
Do you have enough to make Mabo curry?
I do.
Great!
Thanks for worrying about us. But leave the town to the townsfolk. You should just focus on what you have to do. Just make sure you don't have any regrets.
Thanks, Tabitha.
Oh, another conversation right away. That's weird.
I heard you guys managed to beat Shigure Rangetsu.
Yeah.
Word travels fast again,
beat him.
as usual.
As I understand it, succession of the Rangetsu clan goes to the one who kills his predecessor. That means you're the successor, Rokuro. Or have you taken the name Shigure now?
You have to kill the head of the clan to succeed them?
I don't intend to step up as the new head. But how do you know about my family's customs?
We're all part of the same underworld. Word travels. A long time ago, we tried to assassinate another Shigure, but we lost 30 of our number instead.
Oh, so everyone who's the family head's name is just Shigure, huh?
Naturally. It'd take more than that to do a Shigure in.
In retrospect, I wonder if even 300 men would have been enough. Your Shigures are a tough bunch. Look at your brother. He was a legate.
Yeah, he was probably the strongest head the clan ever had.
That being said, did you know there's a demon out there not even he managed to cut down?
Oh no,
Are
no,
you
no,
serious?
That must be some crazy demon if a legate couldn't even take it down.
Tell me about it.
It was a swordsman who looked like a dragon.
What?
Shigure was sent to exterminate it, but came away empty-handed. And quite recently, it was sighted at the Empyrean's throne.
Sounds like a job only I can handle.
Wait. You're not the only one here. Only fools rush in.
Don't bother, Magilu.
Yeah, you should know better. He won't listen.
Besides, I think we're all fools here.
Point taken.
A dragon swordsman not even Shigure could kill. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Good luck.
Wait, what does that mean, a dragon swordsman? What does that imply? Oh, stop giving me side quests, for the love of God. Alright, well, I guess first let's clear up Moglu's issue down there, shall we? What the hell?
Ah, there's our little runaway.
It's like a little baby witch thing. Why is it so big? Okay, so it's only level 70. Oh no, did I ever even stock up on life bottles? I did, but I don't think I saved. Weak to earth, huh? Alright, let's see how hard she is. What the hell? Is something else hitting us? Oh, it makes little baby children. Holy shit. How do you even avoid that? I can't even see what's happening on screen. Oh no, the ads, they keep spawning. They're not easy to take down either. Everyone's going to die. I didn't think as soon as I entered the room it would just be boss fight time. This might end up being me having to replay a whole bunch of shit because I didn't save, because I didn't think as soon as... Ugh. I hate it when the game does this sometimes. You just walk into a room and the game's like, oh, you thought this was a dungeon? Nope, it's just a room with a boss.
No, I can't die here.
This fight is too much. Holy shit, I don't even know how to deal with this. I just don't. Maybe if I switch to Eisen and just leave everyone, like, on AoE kill mode. Maybe they'll take care of the problem for me, perhaps? I'm unsure. Oh my god, this fight is a nightmare. Oh, that's how Magalu works. Oh. A lot of people were giving me tips like, hey, you can use Magalu by doing this and this, and I was like, I'm just not going to use her. I don't see the use. And now that I'm using her, she's totally super useful. But I just have to figure out how to, like, manage her spells, because spellcasters are kind of, hard to... Well, not hard to use, but they're just awkward compared to everyone who can teleport and jump around and kill things. So her spell absorption causes her to immediately, like, pull this gigantic, huge damagey spell out once she absorbs one, so that's really useful. Okay, yeah, the mind's not doing too much, but if I can spam Final Embrace, it works fine. Wow, she's super strong. I never gave her enough credit for it. I mean, when her spells cast faster. It doesn't make it easy enough because they can still kill me. Fairly easily. I need to look at Magalu's gear. She's probably the one I've looked at the least gear-wise, because I just kind of... I think I just kind of left her as she was for a long time. Holy shit, this is the worst. I hate fighting spellcasters in this game so much. Even as Magalu, because this, like, horrific ad spam, it makes it impossible to... Especially with Magalu's moveset, she can't really... She's not really built to deal with this situation. And I mean, like, her attacks, she just doesn't have the types of weaknesses, because all of her weaknesses are completely, just ignored due to the opponent's strengths. Oh my god. Oh, that sound is so fucking annoying. Okay, so, said I wasn't gonna do this, but just for this fight, because this is some sort of hellish nightmare, we're just gonna turn to the lowest difficulty possible, because screw this. Honestly, and I haven't saved in such a long time, and I don't feel like redoing all of this, so, definitely, so the way I'm gonna go. Wow, Simple allows you to do a lot of damage super easily.
I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
That was 47,000 damage in one combo. That was fun to see, and something I'd probably never see on hard mode unless I was much higher of a level. Normally, I wouldn't break my whole, like, I'm gonna do this all on hard mode oath. But I've done so much and so, like, so much micromanagement and little grinding bits here that I'm just not gonna, I don't want to lose all that time. So, sorry about that. Dazing Glaciite. Provides ability to trigger random skill which increases the amount of time an enemy is stunned for on evil mode or above. See, the bonus doesn't even matter for me.
Thank you for saving me.
We heard you stood up to Volta and ran away. Is that right?
No, it's not like that.
Say no more. I used to have a real pain of a teacher, too. I know what it's like. Teachers aren't good for much other than running their mouths and bossing people around. They just try to pick out your flaws. They don't even see how hard their students work for them.
Yeah. Volta wouldn't even listen to me when I tried explaining why I wanted to come here. He's always like that. All he cares about is dancing. He won't talk about anything else. It's just that sometimes there are other things I want to talk about.
Huh, I hear you on that. Surely you can see you don't need to work yourself to death just to please that mean old man. If you need somewhere to go, we always have room in Magilou's menagerie.
I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for it.
Lulu, are you all right?
Wait, how did
Sir?
you get...
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Don't you know this place is dangerous?
I heard there might be an herb here that could make your injuries stop hurting so much.
You came here for me? What were you thinking? You think it's just all right to throw your incredible talent down the drain like that?
Now just a minute.
Lulu, the only thing I care about anymore is seeing you become the greatest dancer in the world. I know it's selfish of me. I don't mind if you hate me for it. Just whatever you do, don't waste your talent. Lulu, your dancing brings so much joy to people, and it's during a time when there isn't a lot of joy to go around.
Volta.
No! Horrible, terrible, contrived! What kind of shoddy performance is this? You're a disgrace to Magilou's menagerie! You're an eyesore! Get out of my sight!
Huh? What's with you?
I'm saying this isn't the place to be doing any of this! Magic-a-zam!
It's so pretty.
Fear the might of Magilou, the greatest witch in 100 years!
I love Elva's face in the background. She's like, what the shit is she doing?
A third-rate dancer like you can't even hope to compete with the likes of me. Stand in awe, student and teacher alike!
As if we would. I might not be able to compete at your level right now, but just you wait. One day my dancing will beat you. Me and my teacher's dancing won't lose, even if it's to your magic.
Lulu.
Oh, really? Then it sounds like you and your teacher have lots of work ahead of you. But whenever you want to challenge Magilou's menagerie, we'll be ready.
Thank you, Magilou.
Huh? For what?
I mean, for spurring Magilou on. Color me surprised.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that.
Who can say? It's anybody's guess what Magilou and Volta do from here on out.
Very true. She could be crushed under the weight of his expectations. She could simply reach her limit and lose hope. Neither teacher or student could abandon the other. And say she one day meets his standards of perfection. Who knows whether it would even make her happy?
Magilou, are you sure you aren't talking about...
I'll say this much. It's human nature to end up wanting to stay with someone, if that person is someone who needs you.
Humans are weak like that.
But that's what also makes them human.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at me. I don't even have a punchline for this one.
Yeah, are you sure you're not running a fever?
It's all right. It's a nice change of pace.
Yes, but only on occasion.
Miss Moggy-Loo, what's gonna happen to all that material I practiced for our act?
Nothing, obviously.
There's your punchline.
Outfit? Oh. I was hoping for an outfit or something. We didn't get anything at all. Although there's still this dungeon and things left in it, but I don't really see the point. So we're just gonna leave for now. Alright, well, even if I had to turn the difficulty down to get that done, it's done now. That was a really tough battle, like, that's something I've never considered how to deal with in the Tales game, is, like, a few ads are fine, but when it just turns to constant spell casting with mobs you can't even kill fast enough to deal with, it's just, I don't know how I would have dealt with that otherwise, honestly. But since we're already here, although I doubt we're going to be able to finish this either, let's go check out the Rokuro's Blade quest, which is right up there, I think. Yeah, that fight made me really realize how much fun Moglu is to use. And, like, especially there's a lot of spellcasters like that, but the problem with the general fight was just, even though Moglu has her magic absorber, or whatever she calls it, as her break soul, it doesn't, a lot of the time it throws back an element that they are strong against. Like, I noticed about 90% of the time Moglu is just throwing back fire spells, which is what the boss is immune to? So I'm not really sure what the point is in that. I know it helps you survive some spells, but it's a little weird. Her spellcasting isn't as boring as I thought, though, because it's very useful, and if you charge up the right ones, it's very strong, but even at that, I was having too much trouble. Just way too much. Whoa, what the hell is this? That is malevolent if I have ever seen it. This place looks so weird. Let's quick save, shall we, to avoid an incident like last time. Or I guess that's not malevolence, it's just purple gas rising out of the ground for no reason. This is where we have to go, right? Oh wait, no, that's up at the Empyrean's throne. Then what is this? There's something here. Oh, this is where we need to get the ingredient for the Omega Elixir. It doesn't really say where, though. Red fumes fills the air. It doesn't look like you can pass through like this. Well, I don't know how we're going to, because I don't have anything to deal with that. Oh! That actually kind of spooked me. Break this boulder. Or not. I guess they're too big. So wait, can we not go through or something then? Because there's no way across this. I can't use the board to get across here. All these fumes are taking up airspace, and there's nowhere else I can go. Where does this even connect to? Nothing. I have no clue what to do here. Yeah, I don't see any way around this. I see all these different colored gases, but they look like map detail, not anything I can actually touch. Okay, I guess we're gonna postpone that then, because I have no idea how to get through here to get the Omega Elixir ingredient. So we can't do this because it's too hard. We can't do the Omega Elixir because I don't know how to get through here. We still have the Cannibal Demon in Palamides Temple, which we can definitely go to and do. Yeah, let's do that. I bet that's something actually achievable. Oh man, it took me like 15 minutes to get here. It's a really long walk to get back to this place.
Not worth my time.
Oh, it's only level 42.
It's
well,
the demon
okay then. Oh, okay, I get it. So it eats you, and then it buffs, I guess?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Oh, I thought I could get more out of that. But I couldn't. That was it?
I was amazing, wasn't I?
That was the whole fight? Did I do that later or something? Or I swear we just got that side quest. Huh, that's weird. Survivor's Ventite. Halves damage taken when only holding one soul. You could abuse that.
I don't know how, but we managed to beat it.
It devoured other demons purely by instinct. Sounds kind of like me, doesn't it?
So you've eaten a few cows, or demons, whatever. When you're hungry, you eat. The only ones who put any moral weight on it are humans. Personally, I wouldn't sweat it too much.
What are you trying to say?
It's fine. I don't really care if I'm seen as a bad guy.
I don't really know how to put it, but I sensed a kind of strength inside that demon. Like a determination to continue living. It was powerful and frightening, but I don't think it was bad.
Figures.
Now that I think about it, it does make sense that a lot of these side quests are at the very end of this game, or else Velvet wouldn't have changed, and she couldn't say half the things she's saying now. Well, if that's that, I guess we're done with that. Now we have to go all the way to the Imperial Temple to go fight the dragon swordsman. Because great, why not?
I can feel him. You know me, not somewhere in the sky.
In the sky? Wait, look!
Look at what? Oh. Oh, that's Artorias' thingy, isn't it? Oh shoot, I just realized this is where you, like, go to end the game. Hold on a second, then where's Rokuro's side quest thing? Oh, it's at the top area. So as long as I don't go up there to the top where Artorias and his Sky Fortress are, we're good. Who are these dudes?
You're the ones who liberated us from Innominat's domain, right? I want to thank you for all that you've done.
Oh, they're
You really
Malakim.
don't have to do that. I was just acting in my own interests. If any Malakim still get in my way, I won't hesitate to devour them.
Velvet,
Hey, hold
why?
up. Most of us are under the influence of Innominat's power and have been robbed of our free will.
The majority of Malakim are too afraid of malevolence to even go near humans. Before Innominat's interference, we were a peaceful people.
That doesn't matter to me.
We get what you're saying, but if we go easy on anybody, then we'll be the ones who get killed. If you truly want to protect your friends, you'll have to stop us by force.
Wouldn't you agree that having free will means choosing the path you believe in?
I suppose you're right. And that's why we too will work toward the future we desire.
In order to achieve a perfect fusion of human and Malak power, the Abbey gave Armati a physical form. Specifically, their vessels embedded with a formula that can manipulate mana. They call these objects divine artifacts.
Is that what that bow is?
Yes, this is one of the divine artifacts.
So, in other words, they're like, they mean these are the ultimate weapons and how you can get them.
We've decided we want to pass on the knowledge behind the divine artifacts and armatization to future generations.
Why would you want to do that? Armatization is dangerous.
We want to enable humans and Malakim to coexist.
What?
In its current form, armatization is a one-sided process, allowing a human to exploit a Malak's power. But imagine if humans and Malakim could armatize with mutual awareness and consent.
It could provide just the edge our people need to battle the great forces who seek to harm our world.
That would be
Like
very
the Lord of
helpful,
Calamity,
actually.
you mean? Well, do what you want.
It's another potential for the future.
Yes.
But I have one warning for you. The divine artifact intended for Innominat is already complete. You know what that means, don't you?
Artorias himself will use the divine artifact to armatize
I
with
figured he'd do
Innominat.
that from the
For the good of
beginning,
the future,
honestly.
We'll pray for your success in battle, Lord of Calamity.
Well, that's a rad way to make the final boss work. Have him armatize with basically a god. It's kind of weird how they're working together now that I think about it. And it's even weirder how Innominat is listening to what Artorias is saying. Because by all, like, means and standards, Innominat should be a million times more powerful than Artorias. Yet it seems like Artorias is still the one giving out all the orders, and Innominat's the one who's being extremely impatient. So that's kind of weird, but whatever, I guess he's super strong. Holy hell, that's the dragon swordsman? He looks scary. I don't know if I want to fight that guy. Sir? Satan?
I don't think we have a chance.
It's the dragon swordsman.
I don't think we have a chance either, Laphicet, but doesn't stop me so far. Okay, so he's weak to Dragon, Fiend, and Armored.
So this is the demon Shigure couldn't beat.
And he just one-shotted Eleanor. Is it some Rangetsu family member demonized or something? Why is the dragon demon with a sword not as tough as the cat sitting on a broom? Please resurrect her. Uh-oh. Please heal me. It's just about done. Confirmed. Demon Dragon Swordsman weaker than cat on stick. What was that?
I won't lose here. Not to anyone but Shigure.
Wait, she's a woman?
It's like their mom or
It's
something.
Okay. My brother died by my hand.
I see. Well done, Rokuro.
Did she just say...
Yeah. You see, this dragon swordsman was a previous Shigure. And my mother.
Oh.
I see. So, the previous Shigure was a woman.
You knowingly killed your own mother? Why?
That's just how it goes in my clan. My mother slew my grandfather to take the name Shigure, and my brother did the same to her. It's an endless cycle.
But she should be dead. How did she become a demon?
No, this was a Malak. One that was halfway to becoming a dragon by the looks of it.
So what then? She was reincarnated as a Malak? But she still got to keep all her human memories somehow. It all seems a little too convenient, doesn't it?
Maybe her feelings were just that strong. Or perhaps...
Does it really matter?
Artorias.
She fought like a real member of the Rangetsu clan would. And that sword belonged to my mother.
Wait, she used that super huge demon sword? Holy crap. I want to see her mom, Shigure. Shigure, goddammit. Well, I guess you're Shigure now, technically, but whatever, Rokuro.
Do you think Tabitha knew about this?
If she did, she sure played us for damn fools.
She played us like a
We're
fiddle.
going to need to have a chat with her.
Armory Acerite 8? Grants +1 maximum souls to characters who have been wearing equipment enhanced a billion times, I know.
So your fateful encounter was a success.
It was.
You knew who the dragon swordsman really was, didn't you?
Did you use us for your personal revenge?
No. That loss we suffered those 20-odd years ago was entirely on us bloodwings. Hell, that Shigure was so good she managed to fight our people off while holding a newborn with one hand.
Newborn? Would that have been Rokuro?
I always thought the Rangetsu weren't ones for being sentimental. I was so surprised, I asked her why she did it. She had blood all over her face, but she looked at me with this very soft smile and said, "This precious child has the potential to cut me down and go on to be the strongest swordsman. It's my duty to protect."
Wait, it just cut itself off.
I see. The name will be passed down no longer. But at least that wish I could fulfill. I owe you one, Tabitha.
And I you. That's one long-standing worry that I can now let go.
Are you sure you're okay with this, Rokuro?
The Shigure, my mother, was a strict person. When I was a kid, she was always scolding me for something. But for the very first time in my life, she actually praised me. felt really good to hear.
Rokuro.
And I also learned why Shigure hadn't been able to carry out his mission. It's not that he couldn't kill her. He just chose not to. To take the life of one's own parent. That is an experience you don't need to have more than once.
Even as an exorcist and a demon.
Yeah. At least that's what I think.
That's cool. I really like that. Color variant for Rokuro. Like, I'm so glad that these side quests are of substance, but at the same time, they seem so integral that it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little weird. Oh my god, this color is so much cooler. Rest of the game, that's what's going on. Rest of the game. He looks weird without his hair in front of his face. Like, he looks all demony, and it just... it doesn't look right. His basic hair is fine. And his glasses that he's had on the whole game, regardless of the fact that he does not need them. Alright. Well, the last thing we're gonna do here is... Actually, I don't know what else we can do, because I don't know how to get through that purple smoke. And... that thing at Titania, Phoenix, is not going to be an easy one. So if you have any tips or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below, because this next episode is going to be our last little bout of side quest before we go to take on Artorias, who is probably going to be a hell of a lot easier than most of the side quests we just did. Although we might not kill Artorias in that episode, because there's probably going to be like a mega dungeon before him and lots of cutscenes for all I know. So, see you guys then. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please leave a like. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully I'm not super still sick feeling on the next one, because I don't feel sick, but I sound sick. Yeah, riding out. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back.